Live 88.5 Morning Startup with Amal. I'm Robin. If you didn't know it, June is Brain Health Month, and Ty, a former Live 88.5 Big Money Shot finalist, he's got a book out that's called Recalibrating After Brain Injury. And Ty, this is something near and dear to your heart because it was inspired by real life events. Why don't you tell us where this came from?
In 2003, I was crossing the street and hit by a car and sustained a traumatic brain injury. So a lot of my work since then has been about understanding recovery, adaptation, and rebuilding life after a major disruption.
Why did you want to write a book about this? Like some people might say, you can just search it online, but you wanted to write a book about this.
I wrote it primarily as a practical guide for people like my parents who became caregivers and were thrown into caring for me without a clear roadmap of how to do that. So it's to kind of give them strategies, language, and just a better understanding because a lot of people get thrown into it without having any idea where to start. It's very common, actually. It's over 2% of Canadians live with traumatic brain injury, and that's over 500,000 people in Ontario. And a lot of that's just concussions, and people use the term mild traumatic brain injury, but that's kind of something that even contributes to the misunderstanding of brain injury, really, right? And so many of the symptoms, they call it the invisible injury. And that's a lot of what the book is about, is understanding what an invisible injury is after the initial crisis has passed, after the scars heal and everything like that. You're still left with, these memory issues, cognitive issues, pacing, filtering, and overstimulation, things like that. So much of it affects your life and just identity, how to go through your life, and you really have to kind of learn who you are again in a way.
For those who are listening who now are thinking, wow, this sounds like something I really want to read.
And it's a quick read, if I could say that. It's a little book. I think it's 90 pages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted it to be quick and short so someone could pick it up and hopefully get through it in a few days and come away with a better understanding of things.
I love this, Ty.
Almost like CPR, but for your brain. Why not learn it before you need it, right?
Oh, I like that. Learn about it before instead of when you're in the thick of it, like you and your family had to do, which is kind of why you came out with this.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well,
where can we find it?
Yeah, where can we find it?
You can find it on Amazon. It's called Recalibrating After Brain Injury.
I appreciate you weighing in with us, Ty, and giving us that info.
And if you buy the book, again, I was saying 90 pages.
Yeah.
Perfect. Net proceeds from book sales in June donated to Brain Injury Canada.
Coming up today on The Chelsea Miller Show.
That is so interesting.
Right? I know. And just to say, when you're suffering, how the people around you suffer as well, who we don't really think about or check in with.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I know that people in our family have had these injuries, and I'm going to buy them this book.
Oh, good.
Because we've been... You try to navigate around it, but you just don't know. Like Ty said, you don't have the roadmap.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm so happy for him that he wrote this.
Well, after going through it, to be like, okay, I don't want other people to go through what I went through.
Exactly.
I'm going to put a book out.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who was concussed, and we went to see him right afterwards, and for like an hour, every 10 minutes, it was a loop, and he kept asking if anyone fed his fish. Yeah. So that book would have been nice ahead of time to know he was going to go back to normal.
And I bet you're just laughing. You're like, you're being silly.
We were terrified. We're like, is he going to be okay? He keeps asking about this fish. Is that the only thing he's going to ask about?
No,
anyway.
So a good book that more people affected than we think.
Yeah, absolutely. Two of my nieces had concussions. One just kind of like Ty's, where got hit by a car running, and another one while she was working as a paramedic. And the sad part is that she can't be a paramedic again because of the injury. It's just so sad. And you don't understand what they're going through because you can't see it.
Right.
And that's what the big thing is. So I'm really going to go out and get this book because it sounds like would be a really big help.
Yeah. Calibrating After a Brain Injury is what it's called.
I love it.
Recalibrating,
sorry.